voice of love. Sirens call, strong as the tide. None could save her, nor could she hide. Shadows then rose, whispering low, lamenting the dark she came to know. We may never learn what dreams that once had burned, what fate had destined, his gift had wrought for her maddening love.
If you had trapped the traitor, Balbala, according to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story if you wish, but I doubt it will mean much to a Jingak. If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you. The traitor, Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence. I will tell you. Long ago, when Keth was the shining jewel of the Vastiri, and our trade routes were the envy of the known world, a weak-willed Sekema named Balbala betrayed her Akara for a promise of Welakaf, a mythical elixir said to bestow great power. She led a band of foreign warriors through secret paths to the top of the Halani gates. Taken by surprise, the Akara was slain to the last woman. What was her reward? Not Welakaf. The bandits put a spear through her gut in that very passage. A cautionary tale, yes. For her betrayal, the wise woman of that era enacted an ancient ritual, trapping Balbara's soul as a djinn for a sentence intended to be 1,000 years. Jingak, it has been far more than 1,000 years. By Zarka's reckoning, at least 2 or 3. The stain of Balbala's betrayal has been lifted from her legacy, yet the knowledge of her prison was lost long ago. Take care.
Hello? Jamanra? That's a tale I rarely tell. Every few generations, the Faradans stir up trouble. Jamanra was their most successful attempt at causing problems. A very long time ago, he spread dangerous ideas among the outcasts and spoke to the Maraketh as if they were equals. His offenses were so great, the Sekemas joined together to approach and rebuke him. The tale says that he was so in awe of the glory of our leaders, he ended his own life and chose to fall forgotten in the sands. It is a strange conclusion to his tale, I must admit. But this is what is told. If he has been somehow reanimated through corruption, he will have only one goal: harming us.
Cool winds. Warmness.
Yes?
Let us see if the defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this passage.
The dark hides all manner of creatures. You'll feed the roots! Step by bloody step. These parchments form a kind of trail.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikath blood enter her prison. The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikath blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Nature takes what's old! These lasses must have been something special. I'll send you to scrap! Lifetimes have passed since these doors were last disturbed. She betrayed her kin, but time has betrayed.
Now, Dindak, I prove myself! Visions of Jara. Face me!
A coin. Was this part of her punishment? The war for the Vastiri has already begun.
Hold them back while I open the gate!
The way is open! Dogs! Nature takes what's old.
If we can allow the caravan through all three gates, my warriors will swarm them under. Their formation is broken! Attack! Onwards! Give these demons no quarter! Again! We must continue our advance!
Noxious Second.
Shaman-Ra? How is this possible?
Wrath of a king! The Manaketh will fall! The Manaketh will fall! By my hand! To the sand! I tried to seek peace, and the Sekemas disgraced me! Left my corpse to rot in the sand. This time, we choose war!
You receive the death you deserve! And I shall give you another!
We shall finish this! But not today.
Make haste! He must not escape!
Ha! He knows he's outmatched. That's why he...
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us! This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
So, you released Balbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She may now earn her redemption, if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier contains her soul. She will tell you what to do next. Blessings.
The Countess has used corruption to resurrect Jamunra, and they have escaped with the beast. Thankfully, we have some idea what the Faradin intend. We must reach Deshar as soon as possible. I am accustomed to others shivering and turning away when my gaze falls upon them. But I must confess, for once, the feeling is reversed. Although she is blind, I sometimes have the strangest notion that she is looking at me, even at night. You have no idea how much restraint it requires to listen to tales of people and places I knew, yet not correct her. She's close, I shall grant her that. Often startlingly so. In certain details or sequences of events, but the spirit of what happened thousands of years ago, the essence of that life, it has been embellished. At other times, the stories convey only a pale shadow, and the true magnificence is lost. Or is it my memories that have drifted with time? I suppose we shall never know, because those days are gone, never to return. All that I once loved has been dust hundreds of years longer than you have even been alive. I was asleep during the era of Jamunra. I cannot attest to the truth of Risu's tale, though I cannot say it is outside the realm of possibility. America has strict traditions, erring on the side of brutal. Move swiftly.
Jamin-Ra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption. There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the Horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the Horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us. Let her know how you wish to begin. Or you may seek my wisdom if you have further questions. In modern times, we give aspiring Dekaras a straightforward test. For this task, however, the old ways are required. You will have to face a much deadlier trial. Speak to Asala. The original trial is not far from here, and the caravan is duty-bound to carry you there. Young one. Each young one is much like another. Ferrodin, Maraketh, what does it matter to an old woman? Others may scowl for letting Risu sit and listen to my stories, but none may order me silent. This is not the first time the sands and cells have been used against us. The necromancer of Weeping Black, Saresh, once waged war upon the Maraketh out of the nascent desert regions of that era. He commanded not only armies of the dead, but vast roiling storms as well. Hearing of this threat, Orbala set forth on a quest to master the elements. And in 3 places of power, she proved herself to the winds. Her reward came to be known as the Horn of the Vastiri. When she drew in a mighty breath and sounded the horn, it was so powerful. Every tent across the entire plains blew open. You can imagine what it did to the necromancer's sandstorms. Seizing their moment, the united Akaras stormed forth to savage the undead armies of Saresh. For this victory, Orbala was made the Sekama of Sekamas. And after ruling with strength and cunning for many years, later became our Queen of the Wind, greatest goddess of the Maraketh. Her divine name was Garukan, which means ultimate sovereign. the tales, unfortunately, make no further mention of the horn after that. Ah, the horn. How to condense a 7-day tale. It was created during Obala's 8th adventure, her final quest before becoming the Sekama of Sekamas. She wrested control of the 3 elements. Her trusty war steed, the great mastodon Ekbab, gave its tusks for the carving and the channeling of lightning. The essence of water was a secret held at the heart of Keth. And primordial fire must be earned from those that originally brought it to Rayclast. We will find them at the Valley of Titans. Yes, those are the 3 elements we will need.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. I know the tale. The ancient city of Keth, the Badlands, and the Valley of the Titans. We can retrace Orbala's steps in any order. The Balbalak has her life, for she was truthful. If she also wishes to be accepted here, that will be up to her.
Cool winds. We Faridun have never had grand caravans. In our preparations, Jaman Ra tasked our people with building one of our own. The intent shifted as madness crept upon him. Soon it became the greatest war machine the Vastiri have ever known. The wish for a better life was gone. Only thoughts of hatred were left. Silla.
So this is where the Maraketh forged their finest.
I will. As Selarim.
Your eternity is up!
I unrest a while.
Seems I've a decision to make. I stand with the elements, and they with me.
Young one.
Welcome. Welcome. Once the seat of power for our people, now a buried testament to a glorious past. We will build a new Keth someday when all this is over, and the Marraketh will shine under the sun once again. That is a promise. I am forbidden by the terms of the Third Pact from invoking the right of flame myself. I must send an emissary, as must they. I do not know in what form it will come. That valley of the Badlands, where mastodon bones rot under the sun for all time, is proof that a culture can vanish entirely if the world changes too much. I will not let my people diminish and disappear the same way.
Folk here wouldn't take kindly to that. To believe the Vastiri once bloomed with life
Keep
and
an eye
color.
out round here, eh?
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of 7 waters, whence bounty springs. Behold our lush plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of 7 waters, awaits! Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metal wares, and coin are all accepted. The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of 7 waters, whence bounty springs. Behold our lush plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink, and be fat at your leisure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of Keth.
Glorified roach!
Another runestone. Well done. Now, there's still more to find. Keep searching.
How can I be of aid?
Never too old to start afresh. Be gone, foul creature! I'm full up. Damn beetles! Begone, foul creature! No called cat home. I'm sick! Can it carry any more? Pack's heavy enough already. Your grave awaits! Once a city, now a graveyard. Shuffle away! What twisted nonsense is this? Nature twisted into trinkets? Keth shame. They built shrines, but none came to. Grave walker! Ah! A trap! Can hardly leave this untouched, can I? A druid knows to travel light.
What have you learned? Ah, Keth. Now nothing but dunes of sand, but once it was glorious. The waters flowed in patterns crafted by artisans of skill beyond belief. The hanging gardens could impress even the most jaded heart. Whatever it takes.
On this, the meeting place of 7 waters, we lay the first stone of our new home. May Kef stand eternal, the heart of peace and prosperity, the bastion of our people.
Nature's fury!
Winter deepens, bringing. Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill. I long for it to snow, for the wonder I felt as a child to grace my eyes once more. But the last winter that brought such beauty was 200 years ago now. It cannot snow in a region where it does not rain. The city is quiet. The city is cold. The wind whistles through stone columns, unheard by the living. I ask myself why I am still here. I ask myself why I will not let my tired bones rest. And I ask myself whether I truly believe Halani will awaken. I do. I do.
Die. He holds a new loyalty now.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
I did die. After 30 years living among the Faradon, it was a harsh life filled with pain. And I hated you every moment of it.
Can you ever forgive my mistake?
No! Save your breath for when my king arrives and lets the seed feast upon your flesh. My king nears.
Could this be Halani herself?
Immortal. Oh, at last. Please, end my suffering. My followers are long since dust, and I am but parchment. My veins dry as sand. None remember my name, and none think of me. I awoke from my long slumber, unable to move. My time has passed. I ask you, mortal, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite. Fire. It must be done.
Poor soul. Even death shows more mercy than this.
At last. Death. Thank you.
Tragic. To be forgotten by your own. She's gone, but not all of her.
Quickly.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but I know nothing of this goddess. How could we Maraketh have forgotten something so important?
What is it?
Titans once walked here. Can almost hear their footsteps still. What a thing to behold. Rattling boards! Go now to your eternal slumber. Nature takes what's old! Nature doesn't forget. Well, now. Hard to fathom what this place was like when Titans still roamed. Restless dead! Begone, foul creature!
Greeting.
Need something? Browse as long as you like. Blessings.
Care for a story? All right, of course. I will tell your tale.
Quickly. Think carefully. I am fond of that. I am pleased. I will take this. I am fond of that. That holds power. The deal is done. I trust you appreciate that. I am fond of that. I will take this. That holds power. I trust you appreciate that. The deal is done. Scylla.
What? All right, of course. Do not
Need
wonder.
something? Warm nights.
So, here we are. This could be useful. Stay inside.
I thought your kind were long gone. Land will carry your weight no longer. Time I made tracks.
This ruby is beautiful and quite haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside. Speak up!
Sand, black as the heart of a necromancer. You disrupt the natural order! I'll take it!
Need something? Take your time. A deal is made. Thank you. Take care.
Care for a story?
Macaca, cool winds. Think carefully. I trust you appreciate that. I will take this. That holds power. The deal is done. Well, my friend. I will take this. May it please you. The deal is done. One night.
Grave digging half-wits. Freshly dug. These abyssals moved quickly. take you! Misshapen filth! There's no end to this place. They defiled this land, and themselves with it. Wilds take you! No mana! Bones that should have fed the land, and not one's been laid to rest.
Stay sharp. A runestone is close.
Balance restored! No mana! Chittering mongrel!
There we go. Another success. But there's still one more in the region. Keep it up.
Wilds take ya! Never met a necromancer worth sparing. Your leash has snapped. Let's finish dead now, the both of ye. Well, I'll put these to better use than the blighted necromancer ever did.
What have you learned?
These tusks are truly worthy of Orbala's steed. Impressive, young one. Now, it'll take a bit of carving. I think the flame ruby goes here. Imbue the essence of water with the proper motions. Maybe I'll just tighten that there. Snap that off. Oh, I hope that wasn't important. All right. It's a bit like the original horn. If my fingers were more nimble, I could have done better. This won't blow a gale across the entire Vestiri, but it will serve our purpose. Here, take it. You retraced Orbala's journey, so you should be the one to sound the horn.
Aye, if you're sure.
Who goes there? Risu has proven herself, at least to me. She has spoken only the truth, and I believe she means well. In another life, we might have been fellow Dikara, or even friends. When I face his direction, there is a faint impression. Even the sun does not intrude upon my blindness, so this is a new sensation for me. What am I seeing from your strange companion?
Speak up.
Cool winds. She is the only one willing to talk with me. I could listen to her stories for days. She truly does not seem to care that I am not of the Ardura. Somehow she knows when I am near. She frowns and turns away. I fear no one here will ever accept me. But I cannot go back to my people now. Meeting the Ardura is disconcerting. Like most Faridun, I was left to die in the desert as an infant. Perhaps someone here is my mother or father. I look at each of them, wondering what my life could have been. If they had wanted me, my people are full of anger and distrust. For reasons I hope are clear. They are blinded by this. Scylla.
It is time to use the reforged Horn of the Vestiri to open the way through. Prepare yourself. War is nigh. You have your orders.
Jaman-Ra's veil is lifted.
I am hesitant to allow you access to Sacred Deshar, but better a single Jingak than an army of spiteful enemies. Our city of the dead must be protected, no matter the cost.
Quickly. Warm nights.
What? Speak up.
As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask something of you once more. There is someone I care about. Let us leave it at that. I have learned she went on a lone journey to the spires 3 moons past, and she has not returned. The others cannot know of this, for there was neither sickness nor injury involved. Do you understand? I simply wish to know the truth of what happened, to end the pain of... If you happen to find Lailum... As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask something of you once more. There is someone I care about. Let us leave it at that. I have learned she went on a lone journey to the spires 3 moons past, and she has not returned. The others cannot know of this, for there was neither sickness nor injury involved. Do you understand? I simply wish to know the truth of what happened, to end the pain of not knowing. If you happen to find Lailuma's body in the dunes below the spires, and if you bring me something of hers, then I will know. If you do not, then no one ever will. As we approach Deshar, if you have... Now the sandstorm is cleared. We have a chance to chase down Jaman-Ra. Though I am not gifted with sight, I clearly see the dangers ahead of us. You must keep your wits about you. Those Maraketh that prove themselves in life earn burial in the sky. But the weak and unfortunate have a tradition of their own. Because they are not allowed to rest above, when they feel sickness or injury taking hold, they leap from the windswept heights of Deshar to the dunes below. Though their bodies will still be lost in the sands, our greatest fear, lying at the base of honor, is the next best thing to lying upon it. You can understand why I was concerned that Lailuma chose to travel there alone.
What?
There. Their dead watch
I can feel
from
it.
on high.
Powerful energy here.
Monstrous wretch! Wilds take you!
Another runestone! The signature seems to be coming from this location.
Then we'd better investigate. It's a ways away, mind, but we can take the caravan. Nature takes what's owed.
Care for a story? Here we are. I'll ask Shambrin about this one. I will tell your tale.
Turn you to scrap! Wilds take you! Must be Liluma. Poor lass. The desert claims another. Begone, foul creature! The wind bites like a blade up here.
It's damn hot out here. The way the Marraketh have treated the Farad'n, is it really any surprise they behave like this?
The Farad'n want respect. They want fair treatment. That I understand. But they've crossed many a line in their war against the Marraketh.
True enough, and I can't make sense of either. But treat people like dogs long enough, they're going to bite back. Keep hydrated.
Yes? Why would you show me this? You fool! This folly is only harmless because there are no names on this letter. Otherwise, tradition would demand unhappy duties of me. I value each and every one of my Dekara. This is why I say, get this out of my sight. Fight to the last.
Cool winds, warm nights.
Care for a story? Ah, I see. You would do well, child, not to show that letter to any other pair of eyes. If I am asked about its contents, I shall feign dementia. I suggest you dispose of it by giving it to someone who cannot read it. Am I being clear?
You found a letter? For your sake, do not speak of its contents. I will burn it. When I have the opportunity, I intend to return to Deshar and mark the location of Lailuma's body. A stone, perhaps. Something inconspicuous. Others will not know, but I will. She will be remembered. Blessings. I hear you. Browse as long as you like. Strike like the scorpion. Warm nights.
Not the place for such things.
Rot claim ye!
Misshapen filth!
You are relentless. But that makes you predictable. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Divider grows perversions of life any longer.
The path to Deshar has been opened. Infiltrate the towers and stop the Faradin from feeding the beast.
Need something?
Care for a story? Ah, Deshar, the city of the dead. In these harrowing times, one could be forgiven for thinking the risen dead live there, if that form of existence can even be called living. No. Long before we had to worry about the dead rising, we built towering spires to return our people to the sky. Our honored dead lie openly, enjoying the sun, not hidden from it under the earth. Over time, they are scoured away, becoming the wind and sand you feel on your skin at this very moment. Deshar is our most sacred monument. I myself will soon make the journey there, once I train a replacement. Most do wait for their bodies to fail, but I would prefer to meet death on my feet. Who knows, I may even be the first mortal to win my battle and defeat Nakrata in spiritual combat. It might not look like it now, but I was a rather powerful sorceress in my time. Oh, right. Of course. Ah, that's nice. Here, have this useless gold.
The Faradin have assembled a tremendous dreadnought, a war caravan larger than we have ever seen. As we speak, it is barreling through the heart of the Vestiri.
No more running.
We now have their trail. They will not escape. Move swiftly.
Begone, foul creature!
Greetings.
Old roots find new soil. Rot claim ye! I dinna recognize these, but Pharaoh might.
Well, well. None of this is Marraketh. Oh, look here. Ah, another tome. Now, let's see here. Volume 2, The Fractured Midgard. After a prosperous reign, Aldur, the first king of Kalgur, joined the Eternal Hearth. Midgard quickly fractured, and her people fell into unruly despair and violence. To unite them anew, Aldor's runefathers banded together to smith their greatest and most ambitious design.
Did they now? I'd like to see such a thing.
Let's make it happen, eh? We need to finish the tale. I must know more about these runefathers. I'd say we shouldn't linger too long here.
Sailors of death! Begone, foul creature! Old beast! Balance restored! Folk as big as mountains. It's just as well they're no more.
Hello?
How can I?
What? Oh, right, of course. Here, have this useless gold. Hello. I've got some drink. Ah, that's nice.
Long road to get here. I'll not falter now.
Give no quarter!
Forage! Afore they find their footing! Does it go? I need more time for that! Strength endures where memory fades. One and all! Balance restored! I need more time for that! Forage! Afore they find their footing!
You again. The fool under the hooded one's sway. Do you even know what he is? No matter. You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gianor. My king, take the power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
Ah, the sycamore of Yaldura. Bow before your king.
The Medicats do not bow to kings. We skin them. Glorious. Give no quarter!
Forage! Afore they find their footing!
Ah, the sycamore of Yaldura. Bow before your king.
The Medicats do not bow to kings. We skin them. Submit!
The Medicats will...
Forward! Before they find their
The Sigma of the Aldora. Bow before your king.
The Marrakech do not bow to kings. Submit to our
Justice!
We're running out of time. End this.
Go,
What are you
my
doing?
queen! I don't have time for this! Stand! Bend to my will! Impede my enemies! Our gift to you! Blood! The him of the Paradus, the Marrakech will pay! 10,000 spears! You will be forgotten! Winds, to me!
I'm not ready yet.
Endless hate! The Marrakech will pay! Die! Ulasakama!
Sala, she's hurt.
You have accomplished nothing. Oriana will prevail, and the Faradin will rule the Vastiri!
This is not over. Not yet. Shaman-Ra! I return you to the embrace of death! It is done.
A tidy sum.
The war is over. I have given him an honorable death. This may prove to heal the wound between the Ferdinand and the Marrakech. Return with me. I must address my people.
My worst fears have been realized. The beast is beyond our means now.
Didn't know my past, but I would know yours.
You're right. I have not been entirely forthcoming. It is time I told you who I truly am. I am a god. I am the thief of virtue. I am sin. And I have failed once again. It was I who created the beast. The seed of corruption that now threatens to grow anew. And it is my responsibility. As it is my creation that once again threatens all of Rayclast, it is by my hand that it must be contained. All I can ask is that, knowing who I am, you still see the importance of our task. The beast has grown beyond our ability to contain it. We must search for something greater than we currently possess. Something that can drain its power and bring it back to a more manageable form. While I slumbered under the numbing effects of corruption, there was an empire that mastered the use of that deadly energy. We must go to the jungles of the long-ago Val. Their ruins may yet hold the secrets we need. That is where we must go, to the sunken city of Utsa. It is our only hope.
No change in what was.
What have you learned? I am thousands of years old. I was mortal first, but then I was deified against my will by my brother. But that is a story for another time. I spent my early divine life in Keth. I loved and was loved. I even had a daughter. This shrine depicts them both. They were revered by the Marraketh. How can I be of aid? Garrikon was the true jewel of the Vastiri, at least to me. Divine love is much like mortal love, at least from what I can remember. And we were happy for a time longer than the lives of many mortal men. The time came, however, when love was not enough. Her humanity sifted through the cracks of her life like fine sand, leaving a divine shell that held her image, but nothing of her soul. It is a trap, you see. Divinity. Faith empowers, but faith also shapes. To gather more power, a god must play the part, becoming more and more the icon their followers perceive. When does perception become reality? It's impossible to pinpoint, and that's the most sinister thing about it. You never know the moment you cross the line. You want the truth? I betrayed her, and had her killed. There are not enough excuses in all of Rayclast to make up for what I did. I thought it was the right thing to do at the time. I thought it was the only way to save humanity. And yet, here we are again, chasing the beast and fighting for the fate of the world. I am beginning to suspect that the cycle of history may never end, unless we surpass ourselves and find another way. But until we do, we will solve this the only way we know how, with violence. What have you learned?
The risen king is dead once again. His tale is yet another tragic outcome of the harsh desert. At least this time the death was honorable. Asala did this intentionally, and I admire her for it. The Farad'n have already begun the process of taking his body to Deshar for a proper sky burial. Asala allowed this. It feels like we could be stepping into the light of a new era for the Marraketh.
What? What?
Good day. I found this section rather interesting in that second tome. The Rune Fathers were Aldur's chosen apprentices, artisans of runesmithing. They saw to Midgard's every need. The abundance of Verisium in their volcanic ranges meant they would never exhaust their capacity for progress. Or so they thought. Oh boy, it's all going to go bad, isn't it? Stay in the shade if you can.
What is it? Jaman Ra is back where he belongs. I have given him a proper death. By removing his head, I acknowledged him, though he was never a king, despite what the Ferelden may choose to believe. Those who have survived this war will be given a choice. It would be a waste to kill the Ferelden who have proven themselves in battle. They may choose to be acknowledged, to have a place at the table, or they can remain outcasts. Either way, it is time to write a new chapter. Who knows what the future holds? After what has happened here, the other Akaras must consider joining the Ardura. I intend to be persuasive. You have your orders.
Cool winds. The Maraket abandoned us, but there is beauty in their strict traditions. They do not have a choice. The desert is a harsh sekema, as they say. Uniting as one people, combining our resources, that is the only way we can all live in peace.
Yes? Yes, we can take you to the edge of the desert. Then we will continue to track the beast. You must find a way to contain it. When we find out where it is being taken, we will seek you out. Until then, may the winds ever be calm on your paths.
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no longer contain it through mortal means. There was once an empire that embraced corruption. They studied it, mastered it, and became the greatest civilization the world has ever known. But it led to their destruction. Our allies will continue the pursuit of the beast, but we shall undertake a different search. We must go to the ruins of the Val Empire, in search of a weapon against the coming cataclysm. Utsal is close. Be careful. The Val heavily relied on the use of corruption. Their lands may still be dangerous.
We strayed from the route marked on our map, driven further afield by painted men with savage intent.
I will tell your tale, Jingak. Return someday, and you might hear Risu tell it in my place. Stay inside.
I weren't made for heat like this. Even death! The fog keeps coughing him up!
How can I advise?
Time I turned over a new leaf. A grim pairing indeed. Nature takes what's old.
What kind of stunt was that, traversing the marsh? Have to be smarter if you're to survive. As quartermaster, I'll do my best to keep you alive. I can buy what equipment you find, or sell you what others have unearthed before we ship it back to Kingsmarch. If you disappear in the jungle, I'll also be the one to note your death in our logs. You're welcome.
Caution can keep you alive, but too much of it'll see you rot in place.
Hello there. I'm Alva Valai. Sorry about Oswald. He can be a bit, rough with the newcomers. But he's really not a bad sort. In any case, we can always use another pair of hands around here. Welcome.
Hello, goodbye.
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We might be able to use them to drain this lake. We must hope that the mechanisms are still functioning, despite their age. It is the only way to reverse the drowning of this once thriving city. The first step in our search for the secret knowledge of the Val. And whatever it takes. What have you learned? It is strange to return to this place of my divine youth and see it so aged and forgotten. When I was here, the Val were the height of civilization, and the future was bright. They had their problems like any other people, but I thought I could free them from the moral hazards of divinity by removing gods from the equation. While we are here, I would like to discover whether this ruination is my fault, or whether something else happened to them. Time is short. Make haste.
Hello. This little excursion here represents my lifelong ambition. It's not just about finding treasure. I want to build an entire archaeological society someday. Rayclast has countless layers of history buried beneath it, and I aim to uncover every last bit. I intend to call my group the Reliquarians. A bit ostentatious, but the best things should be. A shame I couldn't have founded it a few decades ago, back when my birthplace Oriath was still a thriving city. Thanks to the Templars, relics from a dozen different cultures found their way to that little island over the centuries, and are now all lost, thanks to the disasters that happened there. So you're looking for a device the Val intended to use against the Cataclysm? Ah, so that's why you came here. Well, you're on the right trail. The ziggurat on which we stand was rumored to contain a device to save their people. If you want to explore it, you'll have to find a way to drain the city first. It's hard to guess what the device inside the temple might be. I do know that it was commissioned by Queen Etziri's thaumaturge, Doriani himself. The project was given all the resources it needed, and the work was kept secret, even from Etziri. As best I could translate, they claimed using it might mean abandoning all they had built. They seemed to view it as a last resort, a way to save their legacy if all else failed. It's not often I detect fear in Val writings, but they definitely hoped they would never have to use it. By their final days, the Val were a deeply tiered empire based on brutal competition. Those at the top vied with each other through any means necessary, and Doriani was the foremost among these ambitious and immoral men. He was second only to Queen Etziri herself. Utzal was the seat of his power, and ancient writings claim he undertook a vast array of strange projects and sordid experiments here. Some glyphs I have seen are too stomach-churning to discuss. How do I even begin to describe the last Queen of the Val? She left a tremendous mark on history. She was intelligent, incapable enough to rule unquestioned over a bloodthirsty empire of volatile nobles, and the people adored her and feared her in equal measure. Val writings speak of her as the most beautiful woman in the era, but also the most dangerous. She sought eternal life, and she was willing to sacrifice anything to achieve it. The ruins around you are the result of those ambitions. Sometimes while I'm looting a temple, I remember that everything we find once belonged to a living, breathing person that probably died horribly. That sort of takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? I've heard of the beast. Everyone has. If someone is truly trying to raise another, then they must be the grandest of fools. These very ruins around us are the result of an attempt to control such a thing. This is the only way it can end. Oswald's a grim sort, isn't he? He's always injury this, death that. Personally, I've never been hurt while treasure hunting. I actually find it rather easy. He always makes sure we have the proper supplies and checks his list for everything 4 or 5 times before we make a move. He also invented what I call the Oswald technique. On the rare occasions he personally goes out with us, he throws a rock at absolutely everything before touching it. Every flagstone, every pillar, every statue. You'd be positively amazed at the elaborate traps he sets off, even in places I've walked through already. that hooded fellow over there? He's a friend of yours, I take it? Seems to be one of few words. Oh well, I'm not one to judge the company you choose to keep. Oswald's gonna lose his wits if any more of you show up, though. Something tells me you're the exploring type. We've got that in common. But some places even I steer clear of. I rather enjoy being alive, you see. Still, if you're feeling adventurous, there's fortunes to be made out there in the wilds. I'm especially interested in all things related to the Val. For academic reasons, of course. But a bit of treasure never goes amiss.
She's either brave or daft. Perhaps both.
These treasure hunters are a good bunch. Out here carving their own destiny. How relatable. They've given me tips on dealing with the mosquitoes as well. Not that it's working. Watch the stars.
God's gift Eldersley. They survived 19. Ate some vibrant berries. Guts ruptured. Face melted. Administered a black liquid by Serby to end his suffering. Didn't work. Dismembered to end his suffering. Didn't work. Burned his head to ashes to end his suffering. That worked. Gregory Trenowith. They survived 202. Heart attack from grief after burning the animated corpse of his wife. Osman Lakin. They survived 45. Bitten by a snake on the ankle. Leg swelled up to 3 times the size. Serby attempted to amputate, but baby snakes burst out of the cutting, and we immediately set him ablaze. Should have slit his throat first. Sorry, Osman. The ziggurat beneath us was once the temple of the sun god. One of the oldest built in the city of Utzal's religious district. It was in active use for at least 1,000 years. But when the Val cataclysm struck, the city flooded, presumably killing everyone inside. Good thing for us, because this lake is the only reason it hasn't been ransacked by other treasure hunters already. One man's mass death is another man's treasure, I suppose. I log everything here, so I can catalogue the thousands of ways to die the jungle offers. If you can, be sure to write some sort of final entry detailing how you die. The death log won't benefit you, of course. I don't mean to be overly fatalistic, but the amateurs coming from Kingsmarch are accomplishing nothing but feeding the chimerals. The most I can do, as quartermaster, is ensure they're equipped for exploration. That's where the real profit in treasure hunting is, you see. I don't go out there if I can help it. I'm the unluckiest man alive. Yet, I'm the wealthiest in this camp. You have to be good when you're trading with the Kalgurans, or they'll fleece you. Ah, Kingsmarch. So called by the Kalgurans. They're newcomers to Rayclast. About 20 years now. They're traders by nature. In fact, they've partially funded this very expedition. For some reason, they're very interested in Val artifacts. We ship most of what we find back to Kingsmarch, and they pay handsomely for it. May it guard you well. Don't get eaten.
My brain's not built for that.
You're the one who waded to the undead in the marsh, eh? Truly, you need a guide. Luck's on your side today, friend. I am such a guide. Maybe I can help you survive. Not all tribes in this region are so friendly. You would be wise to listen to me on the dangers of the jungle. Yes, you are lucky indeed. Some odds and ends we found in the jungle. It's a deal. Yes, Apus is my grandson. Can you believe that? A young spry thing like me, a grandmother. Don't be answering that. Apus inherited my son's rowdy spirit. Maybe it's a family curse. We have always been the type to do what we shouldn't, like helping outsiders such as yourself. One day, he'll be a great man, just like his father. Until then, I try to keep him safe. Everything here can kill you. A snake you can't see, a strange plant, even one of your own. Survival in the jungle depends upon learning the lessons from those who died before you. That's the wisdom of my tribe. And since these treasure hunters pay me so well, I don't mind sharing. Ha ha! Any place you want to know about, come to me with questions, and I will tell you what I know. The jungle ruins are full of deadly creatures, you know. Quadrillas can tear a man apart in seconds, but at least you can hear them coming. The real danger? The apes that drop down from above. Life is plenty here, thriving for generations. But death always comes for the careless. Yes, some odds and ends, be wary.
What's your step?
That'd have me out on my ear.
How can I be of...
Hello. Servi has been a fantastic ally to us here. Her people have lived in the vicinity of Utsal for countless generations, so she's been able to show us all the most interesting Val ruins. The accessible ruins were all looted long ago, of course, but the lake around us has protected most of this city since the end of the Val Empire. Plenty of choices. That was a tricky one to come by. Seems like a good deal. Oh, I hope you're happy with it. Wow, that's rather shiny. Seems like a good deal. That was a tricky one to come by. That's quite pretty. Well, hopefully that's useful. Hey, care to take a chance? Anything else you'd like to be rid of? Good luck.
can
The
feel it.
jungle has reclaimed
Powerful
what the
energy.
Val sought to conquer. Down, beast! We'll nae meddle with this till Alva's had a look.
The Val used this device to operate the mechanisms in the canal, but we would need a special artifact to power it. From the translations I've made, I believe they were called soul cores. I've never seen an intact soul core large enough for something like this, though. I suppose if you want to try find one, you could ask our guide, Servi. Keep up the search.
We've been clashing with the Orak tribe for generations, but their real fight is with the Azak, and them are losing. The Orak worship the three-headed snake. Them poison the jungle, poison themselves, poison us too. Their shaman? Only seen her twice. She moved like a panther in the dark. The coward. Evil in the shadows, my friend. Evil in the shadows. If you find the source of their wickedness, you let me know. I must see it for myself to make an antidote. Ah, so you're after blood crystals. The thing Alva call soul core. I knew you were going. The jungle ruins are full of life is. There's danger in them venom crypts. Long time ago, they were a burial ground for the Val. But now snakes make their homes in the ribs of the dead. In there, you see corpses walking, made slaves by the snakes inside of them. A sight to haunt your dreams, it's true. You might think it no big deal, the hive broods living round there. But let me tell you, them no ordinary pests. Them are warriors, armies are crawling fiends. Them hide under the ground, waiting to ambush the unwary. If you see hives or nests, keep well clear.
Greetings.
Time I turned over a new leaf.
The Orok, their tribe, for all their brutality, the Orok live in harmony with the forces of nature.
Wild spawn!
And perhaps they have no... The Orok are truly terrifying to behold. I suspect their canine features result from genetic mutations, perhaps born of the cataclysms that reshaped these lands. The Orok are their tribesmen are savage. I rarely leave that. For all their brutality, the Orok are truly terrifying to behold. Their tribesmen are savage. I rarely leave their territories without scars to show for it. Yet they hold a knowledge we Oriathans have long since abandoned. Our high-born civilization prides itself on its advancements, but remains woefully primitive in matters of the spirit and the natural world. The Orok, their tribesmen are savage. I rarely leave their territories without scars to show for it. Yet for all their brutality, the Orok live in harmony with the forces of nature. And perhaps they have no choice. But I wonder if we are the fools for believing we've transcended it. Better to live with nature than to die defying it.
Another runestone!
We're getting pretty good at this, aren't we? Keep up the search.
Ought to follow these snakes, see where they're headed.
Stay sharp. A runestone is close.
Snakes wearing the dead-like skin. Vile work. Nature's fury! What an inscription!
Good. But I'm still picking up one more in the region. Keep...
Manje monkey! Nothing to sneeze at. Some kind of shaman, looks like. Down, beast! Big as a damn boulder! Swing to split stone! I need more time for that! Down you go, you great beast! May the roads take you! Lousy vermin! Ancient relics, poisoning land and beast alike. The light flickers to life.
Danger! Help us!
Balance restored!
We live to see another day. Thanks for the help. I'm no rookie, but the monsters have been in a frenzy lately. Haven't left my camp in days, and haven't heard from the others in weeks. If you're heading further into the jungle, would you check on Sebastian's camp in the infested barrens for me? It's on your way. The infested barrens are to the west.
Aye, lad. Duly noted.
Quickly. You have found the waterways? Search it for a control mechanism. Val technology, at least in that era, was based on engraved stonework and latent systems of channeled energy. It should be operational, even after all this time. Drain the city, and let us see what ancient secrets Utzal has kept protected for us.
Hey. Death gems, blood crystals, or, more colloquially, soul cores. They were made by sacrificing living people and capturing their energies inside a crystal lattice. Some think the victims are still trapped inside, existing in eternal agony until someone drains the core's energy completely. There's no way to know that for certain, of course, but it is rather chilling to think about.
Good luck.
Hey.
Drink this. A foul brew, but you'll thank me if you survive. You might think it no big deal, the hive broods living round there. But let me tell you, them no ordinary, them hide on... The wetlands are breeding grounds for the jungle's most vicious creatures. Pretty, it's true, with colors like sunshine and rain, but deadly all the same. Plenty of fool treasure hunter head there, but never return, least not alive. Watch out for the flowers that move without a breeze. Them are serpents hiding in the jungle, spitting poison. A massive flying beast haunts that place. Some say it got the head of a lion. Others say it looks like a gore beast. Some talk about the tail like a Markev scorpion. But the truth, it doesn't matter. None from my tribe have ever set foot there in 43 seasons. What do you need? Take your time. Ah, my tribe could use that. It's a deal.
Yes. Ah, the Exiles' Landing. It is good to see you. This one always makes me weep.
Sirens call, strong as the tide. None could save her, nor could she hide.
I'll do you proud.
It is good to see you. This one always makes me weep.
Sirens call, strong as the tide. None could save her, nor could she hide. Shadows then rose, whispering low, lamenting the dark she came.